Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's Tropical Atlantic update. So this update is going to be exclusively focusing on Invest 95L. As of 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Monday, September the 4th, 2023, showers and thunderstorms associated with an area of low pressure located over the central tropical Atlantic, about 800 miles west-southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands, have changed little in organization throughout the day. However, environmental conditions are conducive for further development, and a tropical depression or a tropical storm is expected to form over the next day or so, while the low moves toward the west-northwest at 15 to 20 miles per hour across the central tropical Atlantic. Additional strengthening, possibly to a hurricane, is likely later this week while the system moves over the western portions of the tropical Atlantic, near or to the northeast of the northern Leeward Islands. For additional information on the system, including gale warnings, see high seas forecasts issued by the National Weather Service. Formation chance through 48 hours is now high at 90%. Formation chance through 7 days is guaranteed, near 100%. So, looking at the latest 18Z run of the GFS model, Monday evening we have our large disorganized tropical wave, Invest 95L, expected to quickly become a tropical depression or storm by tomorrow afternoon. Going into Wednesday, the GFS model is now strengthening Invest 95L to a Category 1 hurricane by Wednesday, rapidly intensifying through Thursday, and we could see a major hurricane as early as Friday according to the GFS model to the east of the Windward Islands and Lessar Antilles. Now, this is where I have some good news for my friends in the Caribbean. So as we go into Saturday, Invest 95L as a major hurricane, potentially Category 4, is now expected to pass a couple hundred miles to the northeast of the Lessar Antilles. And then as we go into Sunday, well to the north of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, going into Monday, we could be seeing a Category 4 monster well to the north of Puerto Rico, well to the east of the Turks and Caicos and Bahamas. And then as we go into Wednesday, September 13th through Thursday, we see a major hurricane passing between Bermuda and the eastern U.S. And now this is where the model gets a little bit far out to be reliable. But by Thursday and Friday, September the 14th and 15th, we could be seeing a powerful Category 2 hurricane, potentially a superstorm impacting the Northeast and Atlantic Canada. So down the line, keep an eye if you live in the Northeast and Atlantic Canada, but no immediate threat according to the GFS model for the Caribbean. Now looking at the European model, the 12Z run, we have our tropical depression and storm developed by Wednesday. Going to Thursday and Friday, we have a hurricane to the east-northeast of the Lesser Antilles, a Category 2 hurricane. And then once again, the European model has it a little bit closer to areas like Anguilla, St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua Barbuda, maybe some outer rain bands, but the worst of the storm well to the northeast, Category 4 hurricane in the Euro by Saturday. Going to Sunday, the European model is kind of bringing the hurricane kind of closer to the Virgin Islands of Puerto Rico, but still to the north. And then we see Invest 95L start to curve toward Bermuda as a Category 4 hurricane by Thursday, September the 14th. So Bermuda, you need to be really watching out for this hurricane, still keeping an eye in the Lesser Antilles. Looking at the Canadian model, the 12Z run, the 12Z run of the Canadian model shows a hurricane moving to the northeast of the Lesser Antilles. By Saturday, getting it close like the European to the northeastern Lesser Antilles. By Monday, moving to the north, well to the east of the Turks and Caicos and Bahamas, and possibly moving towards Bermuda by Thursday, September the 14th. So, if you live across Bermuda, make sure you're keeping a close eye on the system down the line, as well as the northeastern Lesser Antilles, Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico. I'll continue to do updates on Invest 95L to see if the track shifts further to the southwest. So looking at our spaghetti models, also some good news with our spaghetti models. in about 5 to 6 days, 120 to 144 hours. Most of the models are missing the northern Lesser Antilles, Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico to the northeast by a good 1 to 200 miles. However, and taking a look at the intensity model guidance, that is a good thing, and I'm hoping that these trends continue because almost all the computer models are strengthening Invest 95L to a Category 3 or 4 hurricane in the next 4 to 6 days. So thanks for watching this evening's update on Invest 95L. I'll continue to do updates and monitor Invest 95L over the next several days to see if there's any shifts in the track back to the southwest. Thanks for watching. Please stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.